Hello buddy, Omni here. We got another trailer to check out this week. This time it's the second look at Godzilla, King of the Monsters. You ready to see your daddy kick some big old butt, Godzuki? You ready to see Daddy Godzilla kick on some big old monster butt? I know I'm ready. I'm ready to. Let's check out the trailer.
Hello?
Got some 11 here. Ocean full of dead fish.
Is anyone there?
I'm here. What's up?
I'm trying to reach.
Okay, we've seen this in the first trailer. What is that? Dude. What is that? That wasn't any of the monsters we know of so far. Dude. What was that?
Which of these titans are here to protect us? And which of these titans are here
Holy
to
shit. Oh my god.
So
Zilla.
you want to make Godzilla our pet?
No. We would be his.
You sure he's gonna be okay?
Dude. Ghidorah looks so awesome.
Battling for dominance. A rival
What?
alpha to Godzilla.
Holy
You gotta be kidding.
Oh my. Man, I really wish we had an IMAX around here. Oh my lord, man. Hold on. Let's pull back through this. Let's zoom in on some of these really great shots here. So we got like Godzilla in a tank. Or maybe not in a tank. This is probably like a sea base or something like that. I know from what I've read about the movie so far, Vera Farmiga's character has been experimenting with sonic pulses, like sonic radar technology, trying to use sound and vibrations to communicate with these creatures. So I'm wondering if that's kind of what they're going for here with that, like where they're trying to like communicate or work with Godzilla, like they were saying kind of in that board meeting, which kind of harkens back to the 90s Godzilla Hanna-Barbera cartoon where they would just kind of summon him with that sonar button whenever they were in trouble. So that's kind of funny. Oh, let's see. We got Larva Mothra here. Come on. Yeah. Oh, wow. That looks really great, man. The Mothra design is actually... all the other designs are fairly on point to how the classic ones are. But Mothra's... oh, that is such an ominous little... I love when they're like silhouetted and like blending in with the atmosphere and stuff like that. It just makes them look so massive and intimidating as hell, man. What else? Where can we find some of these other shots? Ken Watanabe back again to say like the best one-liners in the whole movie. Oh, okay. Oh, let's find another shot. Another one of Godzilla swimming by. Can we... Where's that shot of Mothra? Here it is. Now this is different. Vastly different. Like, I like the wings. I like how it's more of an insect-like design that they've... than the one they went with originally back in the day. He's got these long forearms here, so he kind of like grips out and has some kind of way to attack rather than the little scrawny legs that Mothra used to have. And I said she. Mothra is always a female in the previous films and all that stuff. But we got Mothra here. That's the most drastic design change, and it's not by much. Okay, it's pretty much completely. The color palette and the wings is about the same, but fundamentally, the entire design for Mothra is new. So I want to see more of that in action because, you know, we haven't really seen as much of it as we have some of the other designs. I feel like we've had a better look at Ghidorah up even till this point than we have before. Oh, wait, back in the beginning, this. No. Here, I want to get that. I wonder if that's Ghidorah waking up or if this is another monster or Titan. Because we also have these like crab legs that are coming out of the ground like this. Because that doesn't look like any part of the monsters that we've seen so far. The kaiju that we've seen or know have been in this, that are supposed to be in this movie. So maybe Rodan, Ghidorah, Mothra, and Godzilla are just the major players, but maybe we're also being introduced to a larger world of these creatures, as kind of they're hinting at, because they don't know how many are out there. But this looks fantastic, and it's definitely taking a lot of the feedback that was given in the first movie, and you can kind of tell just from in the trailer itself, because even the first Godzilla movie trailer was very reserved on what it showed of Godzilla. Oh, that blast looks so good. I like how they're sticking very authentic to that size difference. Look at how massive Ghidorah is here, and Godzilla is just like over here. It's like, I got this, bruh. Oh, man. The people making these films that seem like they're trying, especially this one for sure, are really trying to hammer into what people want. Like, people that love these creatures, these characters that want to see. Like, we're here for the monsters. We're here for Godzilla. We're here to watch just over the top set pieces and destruction. And this looks like we're getting, I'd say a fair shake of like maybe 75% of the film might be this. That's my hopes. You know, we can always still be tricked by a trailer, but I've been watching these films since I was a kid. I have seen, I can't say every Godzilla film now, because I have not watched Shin Godzilla, which was the one that came out like, what, a year or two ago in Japan. Just something about that one just didn't really sit well with me for what they were going for. It's like a completely different take on Godzilla. He like has these different larva stages where he just kind of like builds up energy and turns into a giant lizard thing. But it starts off as like this little one-celled squid thing. It's really weird. I don't know. And he's got mouth on his tail. Oh, I'm good. I think I'll stick to this Godzilla for now. But up until Shin Godzilla, I had seen every single one of the movies. And, you know, for the most part, most of them, you know, Godzilla does not appear that much in them. Usually it's the monster of the film that he would be pitted up against, and then, you know, all the human subplots. But that's just how those movies go. If you're not conditioned for that, if you're sold a movie for Godzilla, you expect a movie to have Godzilla in it for a portion of it, which is not what people, the general public, got in the first film. I still loved it. Like, there was nothing after the 2000s Godzilla with Matthew Broderick. I was happy just to see him somewhat look like he's supposed to. I half expected for him to not even have the radioactive breath in the film, but when that moment, when he pulsed up, lit up, foaming out of the mouth with the radiation, oh, that was the most like moment I've had in a long time up until that point. Oh man, so rewarding. But I guess like just little moments like that justify the whole thing for me, just because I was I tried so hard to like the 2000 film, that it was just this, despite all of its faults, I was just so happy to see that version of it, even with all the negatives that came with that film. This one, though, looks to be going in stride and taking all of that and amping it to 11 with four monsters that we know of, at least. And like I said, there's little hints that maybe there's a couple other ones that they probably, like I said, won't play a big part at all if there are other kaiju in this. But the human characters, they're all like solid actors. Now, not to say that the actors and actresses in the first one weren't good, but this one also has a much more ensemble cast than the original one did, and it seems to be a lot more compact. You didn't have this drawn out, we got to connect all these pieces to people in all these different locations, and somehow destiny and the plot just points Godzilla basically following this dude all the way back from Japan to the United States. Like, there's a point where suspension of disbelief just kind of gets thrown out the window, and that movie had a really hard time with that. It was like, oh, we need Godzilla to follow this dude, or we don't have a human plot. I was like, just give me the monster. You could cut all those characters out. After you lost Bryan Cranston, you lost all of my investment in these humans. Aside from the whole Monarch thing. And I think that's where this is shining. Like, we're seeing a huge focus on Monarch and the people that actually track these creatures and investigate these creatures and how they can be implemented or work with, or how they can help us survive. And there's much more of a chemistry and dynamic and depth to that, and I feel like it makes it a little more contained than the first film would be. So I think that, even depending on no matter how much of the human element we get in this versus the first one, it cannot be as bad. Vera Farmiga is fantastic. Millie Bobby Brown is fantastic. We got Charles Dance. We got Tywin Lannister in here. Ken Watanabe. There's just a standout cast in this film. And even if they're terrible, hopefully we just have a crap ton of monster fights to fill the rest of the runtime, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to watch Ghidorah throw down with the king of the monsters, man. His biggest of bads. Anyway, I'm excited, if you can't tell. But let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comments below. Let me know what you think. If you've been a fan of Godzilla for a long time, let me know who your favorite kaiju out of that whole slew of monsters is. And yeah, if you'd like to, you also follow me on Stardust app at Omni Media there as well. But aside from that, like, comment, subscribe, the usual YouTubely doos. And I'll catch you guys next time.